Welcome to beingmrboop.net, the website's only internet about Mr. Boop.
Is that okay?
It's in the head. This is improv.
The whole podcast is really. We have no plan here. We have no plan of attack.
I've got a script.
Oh, I'm sure you do. You're taking a page out of Andy Dowson's book, I guess.
This is like this whole conversation scripted on my end. Like I have a word for word.
You have what I'm going to say written down also.
No, oddly I don't. No, it's just my lines.
Oh, that would be funnier. That would be funnier if you had said that.
That's really racist. That's really racist.
What?
Good one, Ryan.
Oh. Yes. Have we started? Okay, we've started.
This is the start.
We're looking at the
Yeah, this is the start.
Yeah, we're looking at the Mr. Not the Being Mr. Boop website. We're not being MrBoop.net. We're being MrBoop.com.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at the Mr. Boop website.
LisaDoop.net is my website.
Should we have said the date? No, it doesn't matter.
I
didn't pull up the tweet. Let me pull up the Alec Robbins tweet of when the website went up. Vamp. I don't want to edit this out. Vamp. That's don't just scat sing. Don't just start scat singing.
I can't help. It's just how I vamp.
I can't. I don't know what to do. I gotta scat. It's in my blood.
I gotta. So I'm on a music production course, and we were testing out the studios.
That has nothing to do with Mr. Boop.
You told me to vamp. I'm vamping. Anyway,
I found the tweet. You can finish what you're saying.
Well, okay. So we were testing out the microphone rooms, and they could see me on a camera or whatever in there. I was in there by myself.
I can't see you on a camera.
Well, the microphone was slowly getting like lower and lower as I was talking, and I was scatting. I was like beep bop 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 bop, and they could just see me getting lower and lower to meet the microphone. It was very funny. Like when they opened the door to let me out, I was on my knees.
Like they should make an audio drama based on the Meet the Parents, the Meet the Fockers franchise, and call it Meet the Microphone.
Yeah, sure.
We could Pitch Drop could produce that.
Yeah.
It'd be a very lucrative deal for everyone involved.
I mean, I'm not familiar with Meet the Fockers.
Me neither.
But is the joke just the title?
Kind of. Well, the first one's called Meet the Parents.
No, I meant as in your Meet the Microphone joke. Is it just that they have similar titles?
Yeah.
Because I think this Meet the
not very funny
blank has existed since the Beatles. I think they did that first. Meet the Beatles. You know? The album.
Beat the Beatles?
No.
I'm almost positive that people have made that joke.
What? Beat the Beatles?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a headline when the Paul McCartney masturbation stuff came out.
What?
Do you not know?
What Paul McCartney? What?
He did an interview recently where he was sharing memories with John Lennon. Yeah, and they group masturbation. Yeah.
Wasn't that already like a rumor or whatever, and he confirmed it?
I don't know. I'd never heard it before. But anyway, when it all came out, the headlines were like, "Beat the Beatles." Mm-hmm. You know? Yeah.
Maybe I don't know if I knew that was it. I don't know. Alec Robbins tweeted April 9th, 2020. This was
This is like a murder podcast. True crime.
And Alec Robbins tweeted that April 9th, 2020. Alec Robbins took to Twitter to say, and if you don't have cash to spare, you can also now read Mr. Boop comfortably for free, all in one place instead of this Twitter thread. Head over to mrboop.net.
But we did...
colon parentheses. As in to say a smiley face.
But what we... But
it was a smiley face.
But what the audience wouldn't know was that things for Alec were far from smiley face. This would be the beginning of the end.
This tweet was so it was in the Mr. Boop thread on Twitter, which is where the comics were originally posted. Mm-hmm. After the last strip of Volume 1 was posted, then he posted about the zine, which we will cover eventually.
Nice.
We will go through every strip again as it comes up in the zine. No.
Exciting.
And then after that, he tweeted about the website. You can look at the tweets on the site now.
Oh, wow.
So let's do that. Or we can look at the strips on the site now. Let's do that. Let's not look at the strips. We can... let's just look at the site. So, at the top here, we're going to describe the site to you as if it were a strip.
Mm-hmm.
That is the premise here. That is the conceit of this episode. At the top of the site here, it says would you say this is Comic Sans? This is Comic Sans, right?
Certainly.
It's well, first of all, how would you describe this background?
I'd call it a wallpaper.
Me too. I would also call it a wallpaper.
But nothing else. It's like
is
blue.
We should say so. What type of design is this website? This is like a specific old internet type of web design.
Yeah, GeoCities.
GeoCity, something like that.
Yeah.
You've seen type of parodies like kind of reminiscent of the Space Jam website. Have we? Yeah. I know we've talked about the Space Jam website. I wonder if we've mentioned this website at all. I feel like we have since we brought up Space Jam website.
The Being Mr. Boop website?
No, not the Mr. Boop website.
Oh yeah, that one.
The one we're looking at right now.
Maybe you're looking at it.
I would hope you are. So the background.
I'm looking at the sun.
The background of the site is like, as usual with these type of sites. It is like a wallpaper. It's like a little image. It's like tile. It's a tile background wallpaper type thing. So it's a little image.
It's like, I think when I said it's like wallpaper, I think I literally mean like it looks like an old lady's wallpaper.
It does. But it's also very clearly a tile background because it doesn't perfectly blend together like some tile backgrounds would. I think originally tile backgrounds were made because this is what I'm assuming. I don't know for sure, but this makes sense to me. Is that tile backgrounds would have been made so that to fill up the space of the computer background without like taking up a lot of image space.
Oh yeah. So I mean, also maybe if you got a pattern you want to repeat forever, it's an easier way to do that than just
you can use like a small image to fill up the whole desktop background.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I mean, also, like, I mean, there's probably,
there's aesthetic reasons. There's
reasons.
aesthetical reasons. But there's also practical reasons, I would imagine.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter that much practically anymore. Can you hear that siren?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Anyway, so this one is like sort of meant to be like it looks like a seamless type of tile background, which most of them tile backgrounds usually would be, but it's not perfect. You can see like where it tiles, the corners and stuff. We haven't said. I don't know how to describe it. It does just look like wallpaper, like you said. It's like light blue with some like cloudy, darker blue pattern on it, like airbrushed or smudged on. Yeah. At the top of the site, so that's just all the background is just chat. And the top of the site in red Comic Sans text, it says Mr. Boop's webpage.
And that's what we're looking at.
That is what we're looking at.
Webpage is 2 words. Webpage is 2 words.
Oh yeah, web page.
Yeah.
Like Stephen.
Oh wait, no. According to Wikipedia, it usually is web. It could be used either way.
Like Stephen, like Stephen Page, if his first name was Webster and he shortened it.
Yeah, just like that.
Below that, directly below that, is a bunch of GIFs of Betty Boop, not drawn by Alec. Just
GIFs are hard to come by, so when you find them, you gotta stick them on your page.
Well, that's definitely the true of these sort of websites. These are just like generic Betty Boop GIFs. I think he made some of these. Well, you think? I think he made the last two. So from left to right, the first one is just a Betty Boop head, and it's her left eye is winking. It kind of looks like it's like a twitch, like an involuntary twitch, because it's just looping over and over.
Stage left, by the way.
Stage left.
Yeah,
they're all in a row.
Yeah, but it's stage left.
Describe the second one, the second GIF.
Second one is a GIF of Betty Boop with a top hat and what's it called? A cane. She's been like, ooh, look at me, I'm happy, and I'm Betty Boop. It has text beneath her that says Betty Boop in a sort of handwritten font.
So that we know who it is.
Yeah, so that we're aware.
It's like her signature, kind of.
Yeah, and kind of, if she could write.
Unfortunately, she cannot. Contractually.
Exactly. There's little sparkles next to her.
She signed the contract and then she never signed again.
Oh, and her dress is sparkly as well.
Yeah, cool. There's like sparkles around her, and the top hat is the ribbon around the top hat is sparkling as well. That's
looking like
she's not moving. It's not a GIF in that regard, but the sparkles move, so that's how it's a GIF.
She's looking out here looking like one of the residents. You know, they have canes and top hats. Yeah.
Okay.
They do.
Okay, Lisa.
They do.
Oh, we mentioned the residents. We have to mention. Now let's bring it up. Let's bring it up naturally. Let's see where we can. This will not count as mentioning him, but we gotta slip Mr. Bean or Billy Zane into the conversation at some point somehow. Mm-hmm. Because it's a bonus episode. One or the other. So the third GIF is like a close up of Betty from like halfway up her torso. Mm-hmm. It cuts off by having her arms like go below half, like covering half her torso. So it like cuts off under her arms. So there's not. That's how it like does that. She has her arm like up, almost touching her earring, because they used to be her ears.
Yeah.
Her other arm is below that arm, wearing her classic red dress, and she's kind of like looking up to the side like she usually does. And
also the earrings, not transparent.
They're not transparent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're white inside, so they messed up.
But yeah, exactly.
The GIF part of this is that there's 3 hearts going above her head and like appearing in a line and then disappearing altogether and then reappearing ... like that, diagonally, like upright. Mm-hmm. But also the line on her, like below her right arm, is also kind of like disappearing a little bit in reappearing.
Yeah,
actually. Above her head, too. There's like some of the outline is like reappearing and disappearing. It's interesting. Yeah. I don't know if that's kind of part of the GIF. Like the line, or like a line around her right side. You see that?
Yeah, I see it. Like she's like humming. You know what I mean?
Humming?
Yeah, like there's like humming like glow around her. It's like.
I don't think it's intentional.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But that's what it is.
What's the fourth GIF?
That's a GIF of
We're gonna have to re-record this whole episode, and every time we say GIF, we're gonna have to say. Well, thankfully you have a script, so we can just repeat the whole thing and say GIF for every time we say GIF. Just kidding. Fuck you. We're not doing that.
Well,
it's GIF.
I don't think I've said. Yeah, it's GIF. We're both in the GIF camp.
Thank God. This episode would be much harder to record.
Yeah. Okay.
Every time we would just say it louder every time. Like, anyway, this GIF, and then you'd be like, anyway, this GIF. Yeah, this GIF.
It's Anyway, so this GIF is
Skippy.
Is of our famous character Betty Boop, in the Marilyn Monroe, pose.
Yeah, she's above the grate. Her puppy's there too. Let me look up what that guy's name is.
I think isn't it Bimbo?
No.
Is that not Bimbo? The little.
Oh my god, that would be so weird if Bimbo had just evolved. She evolves into like this human, and Bimbo evolves into like an actual puppy.
He's like a chihuahua now.
Because Bimbo was her boyfriend.
Yeah.
That would be so weird. That would be as you say, that would be fucked.
Yeah. That's fucked.
I look up Betty Boop puppy, and the first result is Kurt Adler pudgy dog kissing Betty Boop magnetic salt and pepper shaker set.
Oh my god, get those.
It's $75
for the Boop office.
Free shipping though. Free shipping.
Write it off as a tax spent.
Oh,
what is it? Working.
The dog's name is Pudgy.
Ah, he's not that pudgy.
If you look
for a dog named Pudgy.
Machino 2018. To celebrate Chinese New Year, Pudgy was featured in a limited edition collection. He also appeared in a CGI commercial.
What the fuck?
Pudgy also has a girlfriend called Snooty, a rich female dog who appears in 2 Betty Boop cartoons.
My god.
This Betty Boop wiki is interesting. Is there a Mr. Boop wiki? There's not a Being Mr. Boop wiki. There's a Being Jim Davis wiki that Lisa made and does not upkeep.
Yeah.
Get on that, Lisa.
Oh my god. I looked up Mr. Boop wiki and there is a there's an article for Mr. Boop and Mrs. Boop.
On the Betty Boop wiki. Oh, her parents.
Yeah, referring to her strict Jewish parents.
Whoa, my Betty Boop is Jewish?
Apparently so. Good for her. Good for her.
Her father has like a yarmulke on.
Yeah.
Wait. Betty Boop's strict Jewish parents make only one appearance in the cartoon Minnie the Moocher.
Ooh.
That's a famous one, right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about Betty Boop.
That's.
But also, I like that this wiki has a header that says. That's the one with the rotoscoped
Cap Calloway ghost.
Can I just say, I love the header for this article that says, some of the information is boop oop a doop and full of spoilers, boop oop a doop.
Spoilers?
Spoilers for Betty Boop cartoons.
I can't believe there's a character in Betty Boop canonically called Mr. Boop. And it's her father. That's awkward.
Like, I mean... Oh, please don't call... Please, Mr. Boop is my father.
Please, Mr. Boop is my father. Call me Betty.
But, like...
Please, Mr. Boop is my father, and also my husband, but they're not the same person. Don't get it twisted.
He took the name. Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. What is that? Don't get it twisted. Don't get it... Is that DMX or something? Don't get it... Don't get it? Whatever. Yeah, Minnie the Moocher is one of the famous Betty Boop cartoons. I'm pretty sure. Being Jim Davis, they did like I don't know. Wait. I don't know if Minnie the Moocher is from this cartoon, the song Minnie the Moocher, I don't think it is.
No, I mean, didn't we mention Mini Moocher in Being Mr. Frill?
Did we? I don't think so. It's not a dirty jazz. It's not a dirty blues song,
isn't it?
Minnie the Moocher? No way. I know one episode of Being Jim Davis started with Chris doing an extended Being Jim Davis or Garfield themed parody of.
Can I just read you out a little bit from the Mrs. Boop subsection?
Oh wait, hang on. Minnie the Moocher is most famous for its nonsensical ad-lib scat lyrics. What?
Listen,
ties into this, ties into categorical imperative, ties into Betty Boop.
Listen, all right. Mrs. Boop does not speak any English, and her dialogue in her dialogue sequence, she can be heard speaking in Yiddish. The translation is her asking her daughter why she won't eat sorbeten. This is so weird. Sorbeten? I have no idea how to pronounce this. Let me give it a second.
Wait. The sour bacon. What is? Let me look up sour bacon.
Maybe it's sour bottom.
Sour. Hang on. Sour. I think they misspelled it.
Yeah.
Someone's got to edit this page. It's sour.
I don't know. I think maybe she slurs it in the short, but I've never seen it, so I don't know.
It's a slur for traditional German roasts.
Yeah.
Of heavily marinated meat. Let me look up the pronunciation.
In Hooray for Betty Boop, Mrs. Boop can speak full English and is voiced by Victoria Dawes. Wait, in Hooray for Betty Boop, her parents also appear, apparently.
Huh. And it also says...
The Betty Boop for President show.
Mrs. Apparently. Boop does not appear in the 1993 scrap film, suggesting that she's deceased as Betty's father lives alone. Oh, no.
Oh, my Jesus Christ.
Wait, what 1993 film that Mr. Boop is in? Which film is this?
The scrapped one. The abandoned one. Oh. You know? Remember, I read the page.
But... How do they know that then? If it's scrapped,
I guess that's part of the synopsis that's been revealed. You know.
Huh. There's no synopsis for this episode. The GIF Lisa was describing. I don't know how much. How much did you get into that GIF?
I explained it all.
Did you say it's not transparent? It's a white background.
Yeah.
And it's sparkling on the dress. All right.
Mm-hmm.
After that is another GIF of just like. Not just her head, but not her whole body, partial. We don't see any of her torso, but it's all cut off by her arms. And so nothing is under her arms. Her arms are like rested below her head. Her chin is like on her hands. And it's another GIF of her winking, but it's a little less. There's like less frames. There only seem to be 2 frames to this GIF, whereas the other GIF of her winking, you could see her eyelid going down. But this is just like closed eye, open eye. It's the same eye blinking the left eye.
Mm-hmm.
And
okay.
Her head is facing the other direction.
There's a 3 minutes voice storyboard from the Betty Boop movie, and her father's in that. But apparently, just in the sequence where she's a baby. So, like, I don't know.
So, her mother's dead in that sequence?
I don't know. Maybe?
Huh.
It's hard to know.
Weird. You know, maybe we should talk about this episode. But what we should do when we start doing episodes again, we should do like we've talked about this a little bit, but we should do like a special on the Betty Boop Valentine's Day special.
Mm-hmm.
We could did they do that live? I don't know how they did that on Being Jim Davis with the Garfield in Paradise and on the town and shit like that. How did they do that? I
don't know. I think
is it live?
I think the early ones are live. But I'm not. I think some of them are live, but it's hard to know.
On stage or live streamed?
I think live on stage for some of them. 'Cause you
Well, we
can't hear an
can't.
audience.
I'm gonna have to fly out to Britain just for us to watch. Is that? I never know what to say. Britain, London. You get what?
I don't live in London, so
Whatever.
I mean,
It's all London. It's all London.
yeah, I guess.
The
I
UK.
guess.
It's all London. I don't know. It's
I
all.
guess
It's all
you
Wales.
could get a plane from London and drive here.
It's all Wales.
Yeah.
Everyone in the UK is a whale.
Mhm.
I'm like the animal. I mean the animal. I'm not saying like.
Yeah.
I mean literally the animal, because they're all from Wales. What the hell
Whoa! Listen.
You scared the crap out of me.
In the storyboard above, Betty Boop is seen performing a song called "Where Are You" to her estranged father, Benny Boop. Benny Boop?
Benny Boop.
They've taken away Mr. Boop from us.
Well, maybe no, because Mr. Boop, his name could be Benny.
I guess so. I guess, but
they
it's better.
retconned that she knew him.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, no, I guess he looks different in this picture from the canceled movie.
Yeah.
With the white hair. Looks totally different.
Maybe,
I like his other design much better.
Yeah. Maybe other design looks a lot like a Mario character.
Which
you
one?
know what I mean? The original design from the.
You think he looks
30s.
like a Mario character?
Yeah, in the pic I'm looking at anyway. Under his subheading.
No, I don't know. He looks like a mad scientist. The other one. He looks like he should be slinging Cinnamon Toast Crunch. What's the next GIF on the Mr.net?
It's a very attractive woman in what do you call those?
Lingerie.
Fishnets? Fishnets?
Lingerie.
And she's got Betty Boop's head on her body and glitter on the.
This is I think Alec took a GIF of a scantily clad woman in lingerie. I'll stop doing that bit. Sparkling lingerie. That's how it's a GIF. That's the moving aspect, and put a Betty Boop head on it. I think he made that as a tribute to his wife.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I think this is a photo of Betty Boop. His wife, Betty Boop.
Well, no, because it doesn't look like the drawings. The drawings are photorealistic.
Oh yeah, okay.
The last GIF is similar.
Wait a second. Am I going crazy? Am I going crazy, or is the head moving on the that GIF we just described?
The earrings seem to be sparkling.
No, it's the head the head's moving, like it's going back and forth, up and down.
You are going crazy.
No, it's gotta be.
No, absolutely not. It's like a 2-frame GIF. If it was going back and forth, it would be going back and forth like. It's like a 2-frame GIF.
There's a okay.
Wait a second.
I want to.
The first GIF of her winking, it broke for me. On my end, it's not moving anymore.
Same.
So she looks like Forrest Whitaker.
Well, I gotta tell you something. Look at
her eye is just halfway down. It's
click
not...
on open the first sexy GIF in another tab and look between the pussy.
Oh my god, it's so much bigger. Wait, what the hell? Yeah, it says
PS.
PS or YS, I can't tell. I guess it's a PS. But yeah, it says PS like between her legs.
Oh, this goes deeper.
What the hell? Let me open all of these in a different tab. And yes, her earrings are sparkling.
Computer enhanced.
Really enhanced, yeah. So with the first GIF, it seems to be colored in using a fill tool because the colors are not perfectly filling in the lines. So that's another detail for that one. The second GIF,
she doesn't have a nose in the second
GIF. Much
GIF.
more detailed. Yeah, she doesn't have a nose, which is weird.
This goes deeper.
That's the most notable thing about it. But it is a much bigger image. Let me say the image sizes. The first one is 100 by 100. The second one is 299 by 393.
Wow.
The third one is 206 by 316. The colors do fill it in completely. Oh, so the line around it that I said was like moving for some reason, like that is around the whole thing. It's not just on the left side. This is like sort of, the colors are sort of lost.
You know what I think that is? I think that when they've made the separate frames, they've accidentally copy pasted Betty beneath it and like moved her. I think.
I disagree.
Like, move the one behind.
I think maybe they used a fill tool to around the drawing of Betty Boop, and on one of the frames they used it. They did it more than once, or they did it another time, so that more of the outline around her was taken away. You know what I mean? When you use a fill tool around something to get rid of the background, and like maybe it doesn't completely take away everything, so maybe you use it a few more times, and it like chips away at the edges a little bit. Yeah, I think that happened with one of the frames.
Let's move on.
The fourth GIF, 278 by 498. Yeah, not much more notable about this. The colors are vibrant. There's like shading and stuff. And behind the grate, it's kind of like a drop shadow. Okay. Or something.
You know what's also interesting about these?
Mm-hmm.
The second GIF.
By the way, they're all called boopgif. They're all called boopgif1.gif.
No, the first GIF is cool. The first GIF, the winking one, is boopgif 16.
Oh, that is weird. It's because she's 16.
Ah.
Oh no, that means he knows that.
Then the ones afterwards are named sequentially.
Yeah,
except
maybe
for
he
the
accidentally hit 6.
Because the first sexy one is boopgif 7, and the last one is boopgif 8.
Boopgif 4.
Yeah.
Seems to maybe be a bit simpler artwork, like not official Betty Boop artwork compared to the rest of these.
No. What I think is happening is this is official artwork of her winking, but he's copy pasted the eye.
Oh, I disagree. I think it's official artwork of her, and he whoever made this GIF, I don't think he made this one, but whoever made this GIF created the winking eye. I think that's the case because look at the line around that creates the eyelid. That's what makes me think that was made, because the eyelid doesn't look right to me. Well, I don't know. Maybe you're right, because the eyelid around the open eye doesn't look quite right either. So it's hard to say. Let's see, boopgif 5, which is the first scantily clad one. No, this one's called boopgif 7.
Oh.
And yeah, so it says PS. That's the most notable thing about it. Finally, the last one, which we have not described, which is called boopgif 8. Oh, I didn't notice this from seeing it. Okay. So it's another scantily clad woman. It's not lingerie per se, but it is like
it's chainmail.
Yeah, it does seem to be like a pink chainmail. There's letters on it again. Wait, there's PS on one of the leggings or boots or whatever. You can barely see it because it blends in with the pattern, but it does say PS on one of the legs.
Oh.
And
okay,
it's glittering. That's the moving aspect. Is the chainmail is glittering. What?
You know what else is odd? Look at this. Look what I just sent you in DM.
Oh, you found it on Pinterest?
Yeah, but look,
It's slightly different.
It's got a signature on it,
RF,
similar to
not PF.
similar to the PS ones. What does it mean?
RF.
What does it all mean?
I don't think it means much. I think these are just GIFs that are out there. Well, it is weird that these are some weird Betty Boop images on Pinterest. There's like, I don't think this is official artwork where she's like working out and sweating.
I think that might be official.
I don't know. They don't make images like that of Betty Boop. They make some pretty scandalous. They make some pretty like. You know what? I don't think Alec made the lingerie ones actually, because seeing some of these other ones, I don't think
that
he
one
made
looks like that one. The one where she's working out looks official. That looks like it's from like some 90s feminist comic.
I disagree.
You know? Okay.
So there. I don't think I changed my mind. I don't think he made any of these GIFs. I think he found these all on, and that's why they say PF. I think whoever made the GIF that says RF, it's like related somehow. I don't know how, but it's
sibling.
Yeah. they're competing. They're rivals in the Betty Boop GIF industry.
When I try reverse image search that last one, I get nothing.
This last one's weird because the body has dark skin and they darkened Betty's skin on her head to match it.
Yeah.
She's wearing sunglasses also, which she doesn't usually.
Above her head, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they put those on as well.
Okay.
So and her earrings, they also darkened her earrings to match as if they're still her ears. I mean, which they kind of are. I mean, they were her ears. Mm-hmm. Maybe she put like those ear stud things in, and that's they became like rounded and shaped like earrings that way. Mm-hmm. I'm getting stretched out.
Exactly.
Anyway,
that'd be pretty hipster of her.
Below those GIFs, let me refresh the page so that all the GIFs start working again. There's we haven't mentioned the mouse. The cursor is a picture of Betty Boop's head. That's right. The cursor is a little transparent PNG, pixely PNG of Betty's head with a dot above it.
To signify where you're clicking.
When when we were designing the Being Mr. Boop website,
beingmrboop.com.
Yeah. beingmrboop.com. Go there, check it out. Carter, our web designer, who also designed the logo, he was tossing out ideas. He showed he had put up a similar cursor to this, but the head was bigger, so it was kind of obnoxious because it was so much. It was like in the way of stuff. It didn't really fit the aesthetic of the site we were going for because it was like. Also, I kind of wanted to. I didn't want the site to be copying the Mr. Boop website. Mm-hmm. I wanted to be copying the Beings of Davis website.
Exactly.
But there was at one point, very very briefly, a cursor similar to this, but much bigger, and I think there might have also been like a pointy cursor.
Wow. So what's this GIF below Betty?
So below the line of Betty Boop GIFs, there's a 3D.
It's called Welcome.gif, by the way. That's the file name.
The GIF is called Welcome.gif. It's 200 by 36. And it's a 3D spinning. It's the word welcome, and it's 3D and spinning, and it's gold. There you go. Mm-hmm. It's off to the left. It's not centered. And below that is a line of text, like teleprompter style, like news, like at the bottom of the boop, 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 boop,
yeah,
when boop 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 boop. When you're looking at the news and they have the thing underneath going by.
Yeah. So this isn't a GIF.
It's not a GIF. Earlier. It's what we said. And it says, "Caution, this page is a tribute to my wife, Betty Boop, exclamation electro mark. Sorry, it's been a while.
Now you've lost it. It's gone.
If you've got a problem with that, please kindly turn away now. No need for any more disrespect, comma. And for the last time, she really is my wife. Several electro marks I can't even count, and she really is my wife, and the electro marks are all in bold. I cannot count how many electro marks that are. Way too many.
I could.
me to count.
Give me a second.
All right, while you're counting that, I'll read the box of text underneath. There's a box of text with some GIFs in it as well, and some links. One link. And this is in Comic Sans font. It says, "Hello and welcome to my website." 2 electro marks. My name is Alec Robbins, and I'm the luckiest, in all caps, luckiest guy in the world because I'm married to Betty Boop. I'm married to Betty Boop is in all caps, and there's 3 electro marks after it. Yep, you read that right. Comma after yep, 3 electro marks. Maybe I should just read the whole thing and say the
17.
17 electro marks in the teleprompter. I don't think that's what I don't know what it's called. Scroll text, whatever. Next paragraph. Next paragraph. I draw a daily comic strip about what married life is like for me and Betty. If you'd like to read it, please click on some of the links below. There's 2 sentences. Comma after it. We don't have a name for comma, right? Whatever.
Probably not.
Electromark.
Not anymore.
Electromark after below. No, did we say we're going to change all the slang for season 2? Is that what we said? I don't think we said that.
Yeah, we said we were going to start inventing slang for the character names. For the characters.
No, we didn't. Third paragraph, which is just 1 sentence. If you want to help support me and get early comics, click here. Comma after comics. 2 electro marks after click here, and that click here and the electro marks are blue, and they're a link, and if you hover over, it turns red. And it's a link to the Patreon.
Patreon, which we are supporters of.
We are supporters. I'm not going to go into detail describing that because it doesn't.
We just end up describing the World Wide Web.
It doesn't. Oh, and when you click the link, it turns purple. It doesn't. It's not. It doesn't extend the lore or canon or whatever. I don't know. It's not in character like the site is. Mm-hmm. It's not a piece of the media.
Exactly.
The mainstream boop media. And below that in small text it says, "P.S. You need to be over 18 to be on this site. Sorry, but that's the rules." Electromark.
And below that, there's a really small GIF of Betty Boop at a cinema. This is Boop GIF 19.
That is a really small GIF. This one is 200 by 150, which doesn't seem that small compared to some of the others, but this is like a full image. The GIF aspect is like these lights, like movie theater poster lights going around the border, the border of the image.
And the next one is Boop GIF 14.
Well, let's go into more detail about this GIF. So she's standing outside she's on a carpet, going up to a theater. It says now playing Betty Boop. There's like a logo, Betty Boop. Mm-hmm. She's wearing like a big black scarf. She doesn't seem to be wearing pants. So it's like she only has the scarf covering her. And there's 2 posters. They're like the same poster, but one of them has I don't know. The borders on them.
One of them has a shadow. Yeah, one of them has a shadow over them as well.
That's true. Also, yeah, one of them is just brighter. I don't know. It's like her skin is white, unlike where she is in the middle of the. You know what she looks like in the middle of the poster? She looks like that one painting. What is it?
Oh yes, I know it.
The lady on the clamshell.
Pearl Clam Girl. The birth of your Jupiter or whatever it is.
Birth of Venus?
Venus, yeah.
The birth of Venus, yeah. She looks a little bit like that. I'm not sure if it's intentional.
Who knows? We'll have to ask Alec.
I don't think this is another. I don't think he made any of these gifs.
No, I mean, but he's married to her, so
That's true.
you'll know.
As we know. We know
Next one
we know that
is
well.
like a 16-bit GIF, you know what I mean? Like from a 16-bit computer game. You
I don't
what
know
mean?
if it'll
Like a Leisure Suit Larry type thing.
This one's called Boop GIF 14.
Mm.
It's 112 by 219. Yeah, it's her standing on. It's the Marilyn Monroe pose again. This time, like the other one was a still image that was just glittering, but this one it's moving because the skirt is flying up, and that's the motion of the GIF. It's also like a much simpler
all the Boop GIFs in correct
drawing, pixel drawing of it, as opposed to the detailed one before.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a simpler render of it, like someone copied that one. Below this, we have a comics directory over a. I don't know what you would call it. Can you look up the hex code for this background? Huh?
No.
Do it.
It's like pink.
But it's not quite.
It's like beige.
It's like a
pink.
very light salmon.
It's peach.
No, I wouldn't say peach.
Okay, well, it's that. It's whatever it is. Whatever sounds like all of those, but isn't those, it's that.
It's like a creamy salmon. Comics directory.
Also, by the way, at this point, yeah, we're missing Boop GIFs 5 to 6 and 9 to 13. Oh, and number 15. Keep an eye out.
Yeah. Or what was number 4? What was number 16?
Number 16 was the winking GIF, the first winking GIF.
Oh yeah. So below this is the comics directory, which we won't get into too much detail about because we've only read book 1. But we will say it says book 1.
My wife is
Betty Boop in quotes. Yeah. And the pages are listed 10 comics at a time.
We should be using the Wayback Machine to go back to see what it was like back then.
I'm pretty sure it's remained pretty consistent. Other than
but I mean, the only difference is whatever. When are we in the timeline at this point?
We have finished volume 1.
Yeah, but that's when did that end? I genuinely want to check the page now.
I don't think anyone. I feel like no one would have preserved this on the way back.
No, it's preserved. There's a lot of it. There's a lot of preservations of it.
I don't. I closed the Twitter, I think.
No.
Let me see.
But we were just looking at it a second ago. Thursday 8th, April 8th.
I don't want to look it up again.
Okay, well, on the spreadsheet it says Thursday, April 8th was the last one we did, so. Yeah.
What?
It's pretty much the same. Okay, on the original website for where we are in the timeline, it says Book 2, God is a Woman and She's My Wife, under construction, 3 exclamation marks. Oh, and also in brackets, and then coming soon underneath that.
I was gonna not say the titles of the other volumes.
It's on the but it's on the April 10th. It's on the April 10th archive.org page.
Okay. Well, we're on April 9th.
Oh no, the website's not up yet.
Wait, what?
I mean, it's not archived that far back.
Huh. Yeah. So the pages. These are links to other pages on the Mr. Boop website that list the strips 10 at a time. And the background for all of the pages for strips in volume 1. Oh my god, strip 11, his arms look ridiculous. We're not going to talk about the strips.
No, please no.
But the background is like a tile star background. It's like night sky, but very, very like a lot of stars. very a lot of stars. And I will describe the backgrounds for the other ones. Well, also, so they're 10 strips at a time, and then
Oh, okay. We're talking
up to
about
40,
the strip page.
up to strip 40, and then it's the last page is 41 to 52.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna describe the numbers for the other ones because it's whatever. Get in the weeds. I don't care. But the backgrounds for the other volumes, book 2 background is like clouds, like these blue shaded clouds. That pretty seamlessly. It's another tile background, but it's pretty seamless from left to right. But you can definitely see the board where it, the bottom of it, like where it tiles, from like up to down, whatever. The horizontal tile. I don't know. Book 3 background is like this wooden plank background, which is a very obvious tile. Not as bad. I don't know if I'm vertically, horizontally. Okay, I meant vertically, I think. Before.
Nice.
Yes. So it's not as bad horizontally, the wooden planks, but vertically it's very obvious where it tiles. This isn't criticism, I'm just being descriptive here. Book 4, oh Jesus. Book 4 is the background is just white. It's just the color white. Let me just make sure it's like that to the end. Yep, it's all just white. No background to be had.
To reflect the mood.
We're not getting into that. We haven't gotten there yet. Below that,
I want to tell you. Can I just tell you? The archived version of the extra stuff section is slightly different.
Well, yeah, because not all the extra stuff was out yet.
Oh yeah, but I mean, as in, it's a little like the stuff that is there is a little different.
In what way? Well, all right. Let me describe how it is first.
Well,
so there's a box under that's for extra stuff with no color background. The only part with a color background is the comics directory. Extra stuff in like a Times New Roman font or something.
Mm-hmm.
So were the others for the comics directory and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Extra stuff, big bold letters, and colon. Video game. I made a video game version of the Mr. Boop comics. It's called Mr. Boop and the Curse of the Dinner Party. Click here to play it for free. We have done a video on that before we started the podcast. We may look at it again someday in greater detail in audio format. That'll be really annoying. The link to click here to play it for free, links to the page on itch, which we will not describe. Probably. And below that is an image for the game. It's the image that's probably the thumbnail for on itch.
Yeah. That's basically identical on the archived version. It's the TV appearance that's slightly different.
Yeah, so below that is TV appearance. TV appearance. I got to go on a TV show called The Strip Club and talk about my comic and my wife Betty. The Strip Club is in quotes and 2 electro marks after Betty. And then there's a YouTube embed to the Strip Club interview, which we have covered in another bonus episode.
Now, in the archived version from April 10th, 2020, it's a little more faithful to its 90s theming. After it says that, it says, download some of the clips, and it has links to 2 MP3 files of the show, and a screenshot from the video, which I think is more interesting.
Let me look at that.
I sent a link in chat.
Yeah, let me check that out. The Wayback is loading. Here, you describe the next part.
Well, the next part is different. I mean, do you want me to do the how to draw my wife, or do you want me to skip over that?
Oh, hang on. Okay. Wait. No, I'll cover that. Hang on. But on the way back one, yeah, it says download sample clips, clip 1, clip 2. Let me see what happens if I click that. It links.
I don't think that you can download stuff from the way back though. So I don't. I think it.
Yeah, I don't think
I think it would just click
the MP4 part.
Yeah, I don't think that you can.
The image is a still of them sitting in the chairs, and I don't know. I don't need to describe that.
No,
we described the video.
I got to the MP4 through archive.
Okay. So under that,
Yeah,
it says
2 minutes clips.
under the TV appearance, it says how to draw my wife. I made a little video to help you learn how to draw my wife like I do. Feel free to take a look. 3 electro marks. The K in look is capitalized for some reason. And below that is an embed to the video, which we have not covered yet. We'll probably cover when we get to when that was posted. It has not been posted yet in where we are. I mean, it is April 2020, so this video does not exist yet. I don't know why it says this on the site.
Yeah.
Sure, whatever. Below that is another section that says, "Oh, you can also buy books in my comics about my wife. Take a look at my web store right here."
And that's different on the archive version as well.
Yes. Well, there's images of the first 3 books, but not the 4th one for some reason. I don't think he didn't do that yet, or
maybe he won't.
Wait. Oh, that's weird. It's like the 4th one didn't embed properly. There is a tiny link you can click. Maybe? I don't know. But, I don't know. It just takes you to the... Either way, it just takes you to his Gumroad page. And it's images of all the covers of the book. But yeah, and on the way back it says what?
Oh, on the way back it's on a white border and it's big Comic Sans text that says big announcement, 2 electoral points. Zine pre-orders. Zine pre-orders, I mean. Zine pre-orders.
Magazine.
Yeah. Oh, it's got some magazines over there. No, that's...
Oh, you got some magazines? That's what's do you think there's a Donald? Do you think there's like an alt-right Donald Trump zine called a magazine?
Yes.
Sure.
Magazine. That's funny.
Yeah, I bet there is.
Okay, so there's also Comic Sans text below that says, "I'm making a homemade zine version of the first 52 Mr. Boobstricks. Consider pre-ordering now. Click here." And then it takes you to the dumb.co page, which has not been archived.
Oh my god.
I mean, it hasn't been archived back to April 10th.
I looked up magazine, and of course, Trump supporters would not be, I don't know, hipstery enough to, I don't know, sure, be like making zines and shit. So, so instead, they have the other type of magazine, which is for rifles. So the first result is a magazine for a gun with Trump, a stencil of Trump painted on, and under it says magazine, like it's a pun. Like,
yeah, it's funny.
I guess it's a pun. Because they put MAGA into the word magazine. And then the other one, because it's like a grid pattern on the magazine, they also have a stencil of Hillary Clinton with her arms around it, so it looks like she's behind bars.
The rest of the page is pretty identical.
That's part of the Mr. Boob website. I had to describe it.
Yeah, you just read... That's also on the archived version.
Yeah, the Donald Trump branded gun magazine.
Yeah. Just went on a real tangent about zines.
Yeah. Yeah. So, below the box with the links to the books is some text that's not in a box, but it's some more red Comic Sans text. It says, "Okay, that's all I have so far." All I have is in caps, electro mark after that. Do you want to continue?
I'm so sorry, but I'm working on more. So, and I in I'm is capitalized, which is normal.
Yeah, I don't know if that was worth commenting on.
And all the other letters are lowercase. So please come back soon and check out my page again! !
What? How do you get that wrong when all we've said all episode is Electromark? Did you do that on purpose?
No.
You
I
did.
really enjoy drawing these comics. Comma. My wife's so hot, and that is 5 O's.
Yeah.
So 6 O's including the hot.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure.
Because we both commented on the number of O's after I said hot. Anyway.
Well, sure.
So I love drawing pictures of her.
No comma in wife's. I don't know if there would be or should be or not, but
yeah.
So I love drawing pictures of her. It says after that.
Yeah.
Period.
It makes me happy to show. To show is one word.
We should finish a sentence before we comment on the punctuation.
It makes me happy to show everyone how my wife is Betty Boop. So thank you for stopping by.
It's a run-on
to show
sentence.
is one letter.
Yeah.
One word.
Yeah, and it's a run-on sentence.
I think we can all agree she's quite the looker. W in we is capital, like the royal we.
Oh, interesting. I don't. Would that be capitalized?
I don't know. Probably.
And Electromark after looker.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say looker?
Yeah, I said looker. I said it all.
Take a look at some of the spicy bonus pics Betty let me take of her on this page, and let me know if you disagree. I know I'm getting turned on.
And
Electries after disagree. Mm-hmm. And I'm is bold and in all caps.
And italicized.
Yeah, I guess it is. And another it's very slight. And another Electries after on.
I'm gonna copy paste this into into Word so hard. See if it is.
I don't disagree. I just think it's very.
I don't know if you can adjust
slight.
the amount of.
No, you can't. But in this font, I don't think it shows very much. Below that is another row of GIFs. These are definitely more risque than the top row, because only the last two in the top row were pretty risque. This one is like all risque.
Yeah.
There's also two that are shown.
Missing image. Huh? 2 missing images.
Yeah, we'll get to that. The first one is broken. It literally is. It's not just like it's an actual. Okay, this is interesting. So this first GIF is boopgif9.gif, but it doesn't exist on the server. So the embed is failed.
GIF9 is missing.
Yeah, it's not. It's not just an image of a broken image. It's an actual missing image. Second GIF.
Second GIF is boofgif12.gif.
Boof.
Boof.
Betty with the boof.
This is this is like it's like a fairy, I guess.
Fairy? No.
What are we looking at the right one?
No, you're looking at the third one.
Oh, you didn't describe Aloha friend?
No, I described the broken one. So we're on the second one, which is boopgif10.gif.
Okay, well, it has Aloha friend written in text on it, and it's a picture of Betty as some kind of Hawaiian
hula girl, yeah.
Hula girl, yeah. With a grass
sort of like a bastardized tourist trap sort of.
A white man's imagination of a hula girl.
Yeah. With she's like naked except for the grass skirt and like the lei covering her breasticles.
Yeah.
I assume that's the technical term.
I was at a festival and I bought a grass skirt and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna wear this so hard. But then I didn't. So I went to the changing room or whatever, and I just took my whole lower trousers off. I took off underwear and everything. I was just wearing this grass skirt, and someone came in, a girl came in, and she was like, "Oh man, you should probably be wearing underwear as well." I was like, "Oh, okay," and also trousers or shorts or something. I was like, "Oh, thanks." And that's what grass skirts make me think of.
Where was this?
This was at a local music festival.
Huh. They were selling grass skirts?
Yeah.
Is it okay to wear grass skirts, or is that sort of...
I think it's fine. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, lays, I'm sure, are fine. No, I'm not sure. I don't know what I'm talking about. It probably is. Is she? It looks so. She's winking very fast in this GIF. That's how, the moving aspect of this is glittering on her hair, on her earrings, on the lei, the grass skirt, some flower necklaces around her ankles, some flower ankle bracelets. Yeah, not necklaces. Yeah. Ankle bracelets. And on the Aloha Friend sparkles. Text, which is a very specific font, but I don't remember the name of it.
Yeah. Joker Man.
Joker Man, I think. Yeah. Didn't he have he had a comic about that font, didn't he? Alec Robbins. He has a comic about the font Joker Man. Doesn't he?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
Is that his? Was it his comic?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So that's interesting. Maybe he made this GIF. Or maybe it was inspired by... Is it about the font, or is it...
Well, it uses the font.
It just uses the font.
For the logo.
Yeah. But it's about a Joker that creates memes. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's not part of the Mr. Boop lore, so
I don't think he did that one.
But there's a connection.
Yeah.
But also the other moving aspect of this GIF. Oh, it says "Little Sky" next to her foot, and that is also glittering. Around her foot is some of the line around her, like around her foot. That's also like moving as if it's glittering. Just the line, and her eyes are blinking. That's the other moving aspect. Very quickly, so it's hard to see what it looks like when it's closed. I think if we could get a still image of just her closed eyes, it would look kind of weird, because it's not like really closed eyes. It's just everything is gone except for her bottom eyelashes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at that after so that was boopgif10.gif. I'm gonna look up to see what that looks like.
Boopgif 11 is still missing.
Yeah, because the next one's boopgif12.gif. 533 by 533. Last one was 205 by 320. This one is like a scantily clad fairy body with Betty Boop's head pasted on. Big blue fairy wings with like a glittery outline, a dark glittery outline around each wing. And it says QB on one section of them. It's a very detailed body with like wrinkles on the foot and stuff. I don't know why it matters, but that's a detail of it. And it's only covered by vines and leaves.
Photorealistic leaves as well.
Yeah, very detailed leaves at least. Even more detailed than the body.
I think
which has no shading or anything. It just has like wrinkles.
I think that what happened here is that they've, used the wallpaper of leaves to color in the leaves. That's what I think happened.
The wallpaper of leaf?
Like as in it's just they use a picture of leaves and they've
I don't think it's literally a photo.
I think it is.
Agree to disagree.
It's just been like compressed so much that it now looks like it's.
I think it's just a really detailed drawing. That's my take. But he's got blue eyes in this looking. So this is a view from the side. This is a right profile, but her head's turned a little bit, so we see both of her eyes. Right profile.
She usually
has
green eyes. I don't know. Stage right.
I don't know what you would call it. She's facing. We're seeing her from the side. She's sitting on her legs, like crouched on her knees. and sitting on her legs and feet. And we're seeing her she's facing the right. So I guess it's right profile. And her head's tilted so we can see both eyes. And she's looking like up to the left.
Yeah.
That's boopgif12.gif. You want to describe the next one?
Sure, which is boopgif. I can't. Is this? This is presumably 13, right?
No, this is
boopgif 9.
Yeah, boopgif9.gif.
The lost boopgif 9.
Yeah, this is the other one that's broken.
Do you think? I think boopgif 9 would have been another one that was like a CGI lady in bikini with her head on it. Because boopgif 7
CGI. I don't think any of them are CGI.
No, the two at the top,
like the ones on the top.
CGI, yeah. Because boopgif 7 and boopgif 8 are those, and then boopgif 10 is the Aloha friend. So I think. Okay,
no, it looks normal. It is just the bottom row of eyelashes, but it does look pretty normal. Here's what the frame looks like with just the eyelashes. I don't know if that's gonna embed into the.
Put that in show notes.
I'm not gonna put it in show notes.
Okay.
Anyway. The next GIF is called boopgif13.gif.
Mm-hmm.
What was the?
Boopgif 12 was the elf one. And boopgif 14 is
which
the
ones are missing?
one. Which ones are missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5 is missing. 5 and 6 are missing. 9 is missing, but that was one of the broken ones. So is 11. And 15. So to repeat.
So 15 still missing. All right.
Yeah, 5 and 6.
13, 5, and 6. And the 2 that are missing that we have numbers on.
Yeah. 11 and 19.
Right. So boopgif 13 is like a drawing of a lady in lingerie with Betty's head on it. This looks...
I think this one looks
This is the classic. This is the classic Betty head. Mm-hmm. It's not like...
I thought this was one of them that probably wasn't a pre-existing photo with Betty's head slapped on. I think this looks like someone's actually drawn Betty.
I don't think so, but it's possible.
Am I going crazy or is her arm moving?
You're going crazy again. The only moving aspect of this is the lines on the top of the garters. Is that what they're called? The stockings?
Yeah.
They're glaring, and so are the earrings and the bra. Actually...
The butt's also moving.
Yeah, the shading on the butt is moving a little bit, and so is the shading in her hair.
Yeah.
That.
And she's got blue eyes in this, which isn't the normal for Betty.
That seems to be it, but there is some dots here and there that I can see are moving. There is a dot on her hand that I can see is moving.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there's a few pixels in the outline of her left hand that I can see her moving.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter.
And the final GIF.
No, there's dots along the stockings, and there's frilly red flow stuff around the. Never mind. I don't want to describe all this. She's wearing a pearl bracelet also. There. I don't want to describe the skin clad. The last one's called boopgif11.jpg.
Yeah, and it is
Was that one that was missing?
Yes.
So only ones that are missing are 5 and 6?
No, 5, 6, and 9.
Well, 9 was...
Oh, and 15. So, 9 and 15 are probably the ones that weren't working, right?
9 wasn't working, and... Oh, this is interesting. I didn't realize this.
They were both 9.
Yeah, both of the broken ones were 9. So if it had worked, it would have been the same GIF twice. Maybe it was never meant to work.
Yeah, I don't think it was. He's a trickster. He is.
He's a little Joker man. All right, what's Boopgif 11?
So Moocher 11 is the, frankly insensitive at this point, Slave Leia, famous Slave Leia outfit, like a photo of that drawn, with Betty Boop's head put onto it.
Clearly a canon illustration of Betty Boop, not just something with Betty's head put on.
Yeah. Also, this has PS on the butt.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention about the last one. Yes, so there's PS on like the flowy skirt thing coming off the back. And the last one, I feel like has letters at the top of the stockings on the left leg, from our perspective, but right leg. Or, no, it's the left leg. We're seeing her legs from behind. I don't know. It's the left leg. I think there's letters on the top, but it's not clear what those letters are supposed to be because they're very small and pixelated. But there's a lot of colors on the glitter on her bra. Like, it's very multicolored, actually. The background of it is red, so it just looks red. Same for the earrings. It's the same texture. This was for Boopgif 13. But yeah, it's very multicolored. Actually, yeah, it looks like TV static. Same with the top of the stockings, because that's a black background, but there's still like a lot of multicolored. Looks like TV static. I would say that these initials are like Q something. I don't know.
Q? I don't know about that.
Do you think they're supposed to be initials, though?
Yes, I do.
It's weird, because they're so low res that it's like they were never anything. Unless the GIFs got smaller and it compressed more. But yeah, it says PS on Boopgif 11, this one is 340 by 532. Here, you keep describing this. I'm gonna look at the Patreon and see if there's any posts about this website. Actually,
there's not really much to say that hasn't already been said about this one.
Well, keep going anyway.
The static is on the bra, and it's on her items of clothing, basically. All over them except for the gold detailings on the bra, and on some things on the boots, but not other things on the boots. I don't know.
Go on.
It's hard to describe. It's there's little.
I still need to look up my Patreon.
There's some
stuff.
So
keep going.
The elbows are drawn pretty weird on this.
What the fuck is the Patreon password?
Say it on the podcast.
Lisa, what's my Patreon password?
Boobies 22.
No, not true. Not true. Don't listen to her.
It's Candyman168. That's the password.
That's not even my username.
That's it.
Did you say 166?
No, I said 68.
That's still wrong.
Nah, I got it right.
No, you didn't.
I'm starting a misinfo campaign.
I was listening to Being Jim Davis earlier, as one does, and
they referenced my misinfo campaign.
No, it was an old episode, but they did not know about you yet, and you probably didn't know about them. And they said John said something that wasn't true, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I lied." We do that now on the podcast. That reminded me of when you. Anyway.
There's a little. Okay, look at her thigh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's no line art on her left thigh, and it looks like something's been erased. You know what I mean?
I think that's another like transparent fill thing.
I don't know. It looks like something's been rubbed out on the, detailing.
Are you saying he rubbed one out?
Well, maybe. I think that maybe there was like a hand of a Boba Fett on her thigh originally.
What?
And like it got
Betty Boop
erased.
Confirmed for the Book of Boba Fett. The Book of Betty Boop.
Yeah.
Coming soon to Disney Plus. There's no Patreon posts about the website.
So anyway, that's all of the GIFs so far.
Below the line of GIFs is another Comic Sans text. It's a link. It's an embed link. The standard blue, red color, whatever. It says in parentheses, "Click here to go back to my main web page." 2 electro points.
And it takes you to Alecland.
Alec.land, his website.
Which is more like a web tree than a website. Is that what you call them? A web tree? Is that what you call them?
Link tree?
Yeah, link tree.
Yeah, but it is an actual website.
Yeah.
But it links to other projects of his.
And at
maybe
the bottom...
Maybe it's I can't tell what site. I feel like this is made using a site creator, like something like maybe .land is like some sort of site creator thing, maybe, or it's just his branding.
His sense of whimsy.
Below that is a little GIF of a man in a cartoon man in a red shirt spinning a website view counter. But
that
it's not
one's
actually
broken on my end.
Oh, really?
I don't have that one. Yeah.
Even
when I refresh, I don't have that.
Hitcounter.gif. Maybe it's not available in the UK. He's spinning a little knob on a little crank on the side of the counter. It's not actually counting the viewers. It's just a GIF. And it's cycling between 3 numbers, which I think are 0, 1,000, and 999.
Nice.
Those are the 3 numbers.
And below it says, "This page will not work on," and it's 2 images, "Microsoft Internet Explorer or Netscape Now 3.0.
Yeah, 2 PNGs of pixel art of the...
Now we have what you've all been anticipating here.
Yeah, it says free. What?
I'm going to type into my search bar boopgif5.gif.
I don't think that's how that works.
No, I found it!
Really?
Boopgif5.gif is an image of Betty Boop.
What?
In like a classic... Yeah, that's how that works. I'm gonna just screen share this so you can... so you can help me describe this. So it's an image of Betty Boop blinking again, and she has a...
Oh! That's so... Wait, what were the others that were missing? Was it just 5?
No, 5, 6, and 15.
We're good. This is investigative reporting. Right here. All right. So, all right, go ahead.
So, this is an image of Betty Boop as Satan performing satanic practices.
And it says, "I'm a little devil."
Which she is. This tells me that we're about to head into, what's it called? ARG territory. This is... this is the beginning.
It does tie into the next volume a bit. We won't get into too many details on that, but it does allude to the next volume in a way.
And it says,
which we'll just say because it's titled "God is a Woman and She's My Wife."
So she's also the
devil.
Fancy dress, Yeah,
like
what is it called? A
fancy
slit
red
dress, I think they call them. Right?
Huh?
Slit dress when they've got one leg open.
I think it's just the way it's angled. I think she's hiking it up on one side.
No, it's a slip dress. It's certainly a slip dress. Anyway.
Maybe it's just because it's full screen that's doing this.
Oh, yeah. Which one's that? Oh, yeah.
It is.
And she's got what's called opera gloves on, white opera gloves.
Mm-hmm.
And her classic...
And on the leg that's showing, what is it called? She's got like a band around her leg. What is it called?
I don't know. A gun holster.
No, it's like a garter.
Yeah, sure.
Hang on, let me look up garter. Garter. He designed our website.
There's a green outline around everything in this too.
It's a garter. Yeah, with a heart on it.
Now, she's holding a, what's it called, pitchfork? That's like a really fancy, I think it's more of a trident.
The Pitchfork Podcast Network.
Yeah. And she's got pitchfork.
Yeah, it is very detailed. And her earrings are also like little upside down pitchforks.
Yeah, exactly. And on the left it says http://www.geocities.com/ does it say jungle rain dash. I think we're in ARG territory.
We are. I'm typing this in right now. But don't spoil it for me. I'm doing this right now. www.geocities.com/jungle rain / Oh, right. It's GeoCities, so that doesn't exist anymore.
Try archive.org.
Okay.
Give it a shot.
So Yahoo bought GeoCities?
I guess so.
Because just redirects to yahoo.com now.
I think they always own GeoCities.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
Don't they? They own AOL now. Is it? Facebook is in talks by Tumblr from. Yahoo doesn't still own Tumblr, right?
No, someone else owns it now. I found. No, I don't think I found it. I found a GeoCities website that has Jungle Rain on it, but I don't think it's a different website.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
No, this is not archived. This site. Go back to the GIF.
This ain't no ARG. Unless. Okay, so I'm a little devil. We are also missing.
So she's got like her eyebrows are arched in a weird way. One is in like a way that eyebrows don't really work.
Maybe yours don't.
They're both arched.
That's the rock.
They're both
face.
arched at the same angle. Like they're not mirrored in a way that eyebrows would work.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've seen The Rock make that expression, but
only The Rock could make that expression. No,
okay.
One eyebrow, like if one eyebrow raises one way, the other would raise the opposite way. Hang on, no, I'm not done. I'm not done.
Okay.
It's glittering on the dress, the text that says "I'm a little devil," the earrings, and the red parts of the trident, and her tail, and the heart on the garter. And her eyes are also blinking. There you go.
Great.
The
number 6.
The staff of the pitchfork is a little bit,
believe in the miracle of Christmas. Do you think this would have been on the site at Christmas?
So this is a Christmas GIF. Yeah, it says believe in the miracle of Christmas and the first appearance in Mr. Boop history of Bimbo.
Damn.
Bimbo is in the GIF. And she's wearing like a Mariah Carey Christmas dress.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
She's also got a big hat on.
This is a slightly different link. Has the same link from Jungle Rain, except it says Jungle Rain XO. So you keep describing this. I'm gonna try this link in way back.
Okay, so it's like she says, it's in a Mariah Carey Christmas dress with, what is that, fur around her shoulders to be, You get it? Are you choking?
Both. Wait. It is archived, but it says the requested URL was not found on this server. It's archived, but it's an archived to a broken link. It's archived as yahoo.com. Wait.
What?
There's an archive from July 2009. Also, you're not gonna wait.
I found an archive of it.
Holy shit! This isn't like a Betty Boop fan site.
My God.
Hang on, I can't hear you over the website. It's a very loud.
I can't hear the music somehow. Wait, let me put my headphones.
No, I can hear it on your end.
Yeah.
Mute it on your end.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Mute it on your end, please.
No, wait, I'll see if I can turn it down. No. Is that better?
I'm gonna have to put some of it in. Yeah, that's better.
Welcome to. This is. Here we go. We're in.
We're on a different. This might have to be. Should this be a bonus episode?
I don't know. Betty supports our troops, apparently.
Yeah, this will be. Let's actually leave it there. So that was being. We'll look at this other website.
I haven't done all the pictures yet.
You haven't? Have you?
No.
Did you fully describe the?
They got the gist of it.
They got the gist of the GIF. All right, what's the last one?
There's number 9, which I think will just be an error.
Mm-hmm.
But also, there's number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. Oh my god!
Oh no!
Oh my god!
No! So
what the fuck?
You can exit it. I describe it from memory. It was literally a naked Betty Boop.
Yeah,
nipples
it was a
and all.
And
she
of complete.
It was moving by it was just mirroring the image back and forth. We couldn't see her privates really, but there was like shadow there. It was like implied. You could see it pretty much.
Yeah,
it was
she had boots on.
Full frontal nudity from the side.
This is being
website.
Mr. Boop.
Of course, you fucking put that in there. Also, of course. I think that's before she was ever fully naked in the comic.
Damn.
Right?
I mean, depends how long. I don't know. I don't know if it was always there. But yeah, probably.
So the only one that's missing is 9, right?
Yeah. But I think 9 was always designed to be,
right. Right. Do you think it was like maybe he just didn't use those, or was it intentional that those were hidden?
I think that it was intentional that the naked one was hidden.
Probably.
Oh, wrong link.
But the site is meant for 18+, but some of the comics.
Oh yeah.
Which also, by the way, that means that Betty can't even look at the site.
I keep forgetting what the link was to the. Yeah, there we go.
Well, hang on, don't click it yet.
I'm just gonna save it. I'm gonna send it to you and pin it.
I have it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah. I have it on way back. So you're looking at the current version.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll look at this site on another bonus episode. I guess it won't be a Patreon since we're alluding to it now. Don't start describing it now. We're gonna describe it in the next bonus episode, which will probably be a Christmas special. I don't know why. I'm just saying that now. Yeah, we'll have that as our last
Christmas in Hawaii.
We'll have that as our last bonus episode of the year.
We'll try.
Looking at that, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, that's it for this. You've been listening to beingmrboop.net. That's it.
Thank you and good night.
This podcast was brought to you by the Pitch Drop Podcast Network. Like what you just heard? Support the show by going to patreon.com/pitchdrop. And while you're at it, check out pitchdrop.net for more of this and other shows.